Baba Mohbad to have actually said. I hope upon seeing blood though, I asked them, what happened to my son? What exactly is this blood? I went to see the body. They've stabbed him on his neck. They did this, they do that. You did not do anything. The next thing you did was to start making plans for them to move the dead body from the house. And that brings me to my first question, Mr. Dawa. And this question is for those who are actually supporting Baba Mohbad blindly and castigating Wunmi. If truly Wunmi has actually stabbed Mohbad, which led to his death, and Mohbad embalmed the body, who was the person who moved that body away from the house? It is Baba Mohbad. So tell me, which parents would actually say that your son was actually murdered in his own house, and when you got there, the next thing you can do is to connive with the same people who killed your son, embalmed his body, and you now help them to move the body? Àwọn Yorùbá ní agbépolajà ní kọ́kọ́ lólè now. Ẹni tó gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ olè gangan lòun. So why are people not asking these questions? Is it that they are actually blinded by the truth? You saw pool of blood. We want to agree with you. I want to agree with you that you truly saw pool of blood. But what exactly did you do? You covered everybody in that house. For what reason exactly? Because when they said Davido gave 2 million, you said they should give Darosha the money. You got to the is it where they put the dead body together? You moved to Ikorodu, then you moved to where they got the body together before 3 a.m. You now said you are actually going home. So you were part of the whole planning and the whole processing of the burial of the child, of the boy. Whereas in your mind, you knew that these people might have actually murdered my son, but you went ahead with them. What exactly is Baba Mohbad hiding in all of this that he didn't say from the start, that now is trying to remove himself from the whole picture and put Darosha and Wunmi in the middle? We need to ask him. He was the one. For the fact that he want to claim, and his people claim, that Wunmi killed, Darosha embalmed, they did not even have the mind to move that dead body away from the house to when that Baba came. So did they call Baba Mohbad as ambulance? Or they called him as an undertaker? Or they called him as MIC or Ebony Casket to come and help them to move the dead body from the house? Is that the duty of Baba Mohbad? Was that the role he played, that he only went there to move the dead body of his son? These are questions to which I think Berekete should be asking Baba Mohbad in all of this. When your son was being bullied and everything, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. You left it on to God. When Mohbad gave birth to Liam, if you go and listen to his own analysis and narrative, because this is for people who have sense, Baba Mohbad at Berekete claimed that when they gave birth to Liam, Mohbad called him, that he has received the placenta, is bringing it to the father, which is him. And after 30 minutes, he did not see Mohbad. He called. Mohbad said, "Don't worry, my dad. I have done it the way I want to do it." Please, how is that Wunmi's fault? How is that Wunmi's fault in all of this? Now Baba is claiming for DNA. On what right, on what purpose exactly? Because we need to be sincere with ourselves. Baba is actually claiming and following the public narrative that leads to us that there might be a motive, which is the DNA. Maybe that was why Wunmi killed Mohbad. So it is one thing for Baba to come out today and let Nigerians know that the thing is this: I am actually suspecting and I'm saying that Wunmi killed Mohbad, so that I am asking the DNA test result from a criminal angle. If that is not the motive, what exactly? Kò ń ṣe pé Wunmi bóyá pé ní property Mohbad kan lọ́wọ́ tí Wunmi wá bá yín do now. Because if we want to look at it, if you go and look at families that they subject the wife to DNA test after the death of the husband, it is either the woman is just bringing in the child into the family to introduce that child after the death of the husband. And for the family to believe and to know that truly this person is our blood, then they ask you to go and do DNA test. But in this situation, Wunmi is not coming to
Gbogbo street ni wa, a lè má sí ní Nàìjíríà.
What? Okay.
Had called Wunmi directly that Wunmi o jọ láàrin èmi pẹ̀lú ẹ o as Baba Mohbad jọ mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kó ṣe DNA ká lè clear nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Rather what Baba Mohbad did was to write the Falana Chambers who are the legal representative of Wunmi. Ẹ̀yin lẹ kọ́kọ́ involve lawyer sínú matter now. So why do you now want Wunmi to go and relate with Baba Mohbad when Baba Mohbad reached out to Wunmi through a lawyer? So there are some certain things in this whole case that people need to put sentiments and emotion aside and let us deal with the fact if truly we want justice. And yesterday on this platform I said something. I said it is people need to choose where they stand. Are you truly looking for justice for Mohbad or you are looking for sympathy for Baba Mohbad? They are two different things. If you want sympathy for Baba Mohbad, stand on that line and don't bastardize or even adulterate the word justice for Mohbad. Those who are looking for what by Mohbad, let them face it, and those who are looking for sentiment for Baba Mohbad, let them go and face it. I am praying and I'm looking forward to next week when Berete comes out and give us a submission from his surgeon to Lagos and let us analyze it and look at how or what that has got to do with the whole thing that led to the death of Mohbad. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Brother Tosin. Thanks for your submission as always. Okay, but Brother Tosin, before I allow another panelist talk, please, we'll be having a show tomorrow on Facebook on OSHA platform. Would want you to be part of the panelists. I don't know if you'll be interested, sir.
Okay, I would, try to get, maybe open a Facebook account because I don't have a Facebook account, but because of this, I can actually open one.
OSHA will try to DM you and she's...
Okay, all right, there's no problem. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, good. So the next person, let's allow a female to talk. Abefe, please, would want you to share your view in what we've said so far. I think we are talking about three things here. First of all is the issue of Baba deceiving millions of Nigerians that Mohbad's corpse was placed under the staircase, whereas it was not. The second one has to do with the DNA. And the third one has to do with was what did Baba actually go to do upstairs? So Abefe, over to you, please. Am I audible enough? Gentle girl, could you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I think Abefe is not on seats. VC10, over to you, please. Abefe is not available. VC10, can you hear me, please? VC10. VC10, can you hear me, please?
I don't think she's here either. I don't know what's going on. Where did everybody go? I have a question, though.
Okay.
Should I go ahead?
Yeah, please ask your question, please.
Okay, so my question is, according to the video you just played, Baba said, when I got upstairs, a pool of blood, what else did he say again? What was the other thing?
He said two things. He said two things at the same time. He said, I saw blood stain, and I also saw the clothes soaked with blood.
Yes. Okay, so my question is, and he said, and after that he said, Mo's blood. How did you know it was Mo's blood?
Exactly. What if it was even that
blood.
Not even Adura. What if it was in Mo's room where you guys meet, and this is the matrimonial bed of Wunmi? What if it was Wumi's menstruation blood?
That could be as well. Because so I'm like, he said Mo's blood. How do you know whose blood? Did you test it? How did you know whose blood it was? Everybody's blood is red unless somebody's is pink. So I'm just trying to see.
And the thing here is this. People that are saying that he was actually stabbed should actually think of something. We have a neighbor who drove them to the hospital. That neighbor should have been arrested for conspiring to transport a murdered person. The person's car would be bloodied with the blood. Also, Kuramed Hospital the management should have been arrested for not contacting the police that a stabbed person who was brought in dead was brought into their premises without them detaining those that brought the corpse and things like that. Now, they were transporting a stabbed person all around 2 hospitals. So why did the second hospital not also detain them? So when you say somebody was stabbed, it is not just Wunmi that you guys are talking about. You're actually talking about a whole lot of persons here. The neighbor who carried them should have been arrested. 2, Koramed Hospital officials should have been arrested. Perez Hospital's management and staff on duty should have been arrested. So those things, when you say someone was stabbed, it is not. So the police would have done all these arrests, not even interrogated. They would have arrested them for aiding and abetting, for conspiring with a murderer. So when you say all these things, it's laughable in the court of law that somebody was stabbed and was taken on a bike without blood splashing from the neck or from the chest or from anything. So who was also the Okada rider? You would arrest a whole lot of people. You're going to arrest a whole lot of people if you say that Mohbad was stabbed. If he was stabbed, there are a whole lot of people that won't only be interrogated but be arrested. 1, the Okada rider. 2, the neighbor. 3, the nurse and doctor on duty at Koramed Hospital for not detaining people that brought in a stabbed person. And also at Perez Hospital, they would have arrested every person there. So when you say someone was stabbed, try to make use of your senses and things like that. So that's what I just want to say. So I don't know if my panelists are around now. Escapade, are you available, please?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much for giving me the time. I think this issue of where the body was placed and Baba saying under the stairs, beside the stairs, he didn't see it and then went upstairs. That is laughable because I don't know how big the house is. I mean, the attention of everybody in that house would have been the body. You wouldn't go into that living room and not see the body, and then you are even saying it's by the stairs or under the stairs, and you climb the stairs. You didn't see the body. You didn't see people looking at it or people discussing. You didn't ask anyone. That's unbelievable for me. So I don't really think we need to dwell so much on that. And regards DNA, Wunmi said that she's ready for DNA. She tweeted it, even though they only speak about her tweeting that my nigga. They always forget, they would never mention that she tweeted that DNA is the most. Tweeted or posted or whatever. The chat that Yabo Joe revealed that she said DNA is the most. They keep ignoring that. Then again, this DNA issue, I think Baba is just pulling a wool over everybody's eyes. And it's so obvious that he's not ready to do these things. Yesterday, on Yeye Kudi's show, they were playing that audio conversation between Wunmi and Abuebel and Ayat. And then it got to the point where she said that our family had been trying to reach Baba. Baba is just playing everyone. He's not ready to do the DNA. And Yeye Kudi said, of everything else that had been said, she doesn't know, she's not there. But on this DNA one, she's 100% sure that Baba wants the DNA and they've not been trying to reach him to say that Wunmi is ready to do it. And then she said she's going to call Baba. She called, because we always like to make things clear to people and we don't just say things, we don't pluck things out of thin air. I'd like to play that audio here so that we all listen to it and then I'll say something afterwards.
Hello, Daddy. Emma Binosa. Ewa on life, just Ewa on life. The question called Timothy being share mind, just a question, sir. Share mind. Just a question. So the question Timothy being is, sir, agboni bikon nisin, agbolowo Wunmi pe wọ́n ti pè yín fún DNA Liam pé respond pé ẹ kàn wá fún wa ní story ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú pé o mọ̀ because bá ṣe gbọ́ akọ̀wé pé mo ní ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè yín ẹ má bínú pé mo dárun mọ́ yín lójú ṣé wọ́n ti pè yín fún DNA tẹ́yìn náà dáhùn sá.
ọ̀sẹ̀ ni tó pè mí àti bá fẹ́ ṣe DNA ó mọ jù rẹ̀ ṣàlẹ̀ láti lọ ó mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi ní lọ́ọ̀yà náà ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ dì máa fún DNA ọmọ yẹn mo láti lọ́ọ̀yà wọn. After that, mo sọ pé kí mi lọ ṣe tọmọ mi mú kí lọ ṣe ti Mohbad mọ́. So tó náà bá rẹ́dí àti fèsì, you have to correct my lawyer pé àkúndí lẹ́dí yóò. Kí ni wọ́n á torí ẹ̀ ń jà? Ìkó lè ṣe iṣẹ́ mi náà ni kí mo rú ọmọ tó jẹ́ tó gbé lọ́wọ́. Because ayé ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Ọmọ tí ó pé ọmọ kan ṣoṣo kí ọmọ mi gbé mi lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn. Ayé wá ń fẹnu ń tún pé ọmọ àlè ni ọmọ àlè ni. Bọ́ọ̀kì ṣé kí wọ́n gbọ́ ọmọ àlè sílẹ̀ káyé máa fi mí ṣe ẹ̀yẹ lọ. Tí o tó ń bá ti rẹ́dì, ó kàn máa pe lọ́ọ̀yà mi ni, àbí kó mẹ́sẹ̀jì owó kí o lọ́ọ̀yà mi ò ṣe ọmọ ọmọ ṣe mẹ́sẹ̀jì mi náà. Ìbí ọkùnrin nínú ìyá Mohbad kó mẹ́sẹ̀jì àbúrò mi tó wà ní Amẹ́ríkà náà. Ó kàn ọmọ ṣe mẹ́sẹ̀jì náà. Wọ́n ní lọ́ba mi dání náà, kò sẹ́ni tó pè mí nínú.
Kò dẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad náà dẹ̀ pè yín pé kẹ́ wá lọ ṣe
ó kàn mẹ́sẹ̀jì ni ẹni mẹ́sẹ̀jì ẹ̀ náà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìwé ìnáwó ní tiẹ̀. Tí o tó fẹ́ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ló ṣe bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ni ṣé àkì ń sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni sá.
Òfin ọ̀nà sọ ju ìyẹn lọ. Tó bá fẹ́ jì láti ṣe ó kò máa gbé lọ́yà ọdún mọ́ sọ pé ẹ̀lú o mo ti rẹ́jì o sí ipò.
Dájú ká láì
sọ pé ọdún báyìí kò lọ.
Dájú ṣé mo lè sọ nǹkan fún yín sá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sá ṣé mo lè sọ nǹkan kan ẹ má bínú lówájú àwọn èèyàn ni mo ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ because ó claim pé níbi tá ti gbọ́n sí ẹ̀ ó claim pé òun ti pè yín pé ìwọ ti pè yín pé everybody ti pè yín pé ẹ̀rẹ́dì ẹ̀kan tàn wá ni so more or less pé ọwọ́ yín ló kù sí ṣé ẹ lè pe wọ́n lè bá ẹ lè pe lọ́ọ̀yà yín pé kí wọ́n tún wá pè é sìn kí wọ́n jẹ́ ìmọ̀kẹ́ tún ẹ má dúró fún pé kó pe lọ́ọ̀yà ṣé mọ̀. Yes, sir. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sá. Ìyẹn tẹ́ bá ti ṣe tán l'Abuja sá.
Yeah, I'll just stop there. You can see how, for those who are asking for it to be translated, basically that lady called Baba Mohbad and said that they had just played the voice of Wunmi where she said that she was ready to do the DNA and that Baba didn't come forward to do it, that Baba was just playing everybody. So this woman now asked him and said, this is what we heard. What is happening? Baba said no one has called him, that if Wunmi is ready to do DNA, she knows what to do. She should go and contact his lawyer. That his lawyer would then tell her which hospital to go and do it. That lady then said, okay, Baba, just to make things clear, rather than wait for her to go and meet your lawyer, why don't you just call your lawyer to go and meet her, since she said publicly now that she's ready to do it. Baba said that before his lawyer can do anything, he has to sign it. That's just basically the audio that I played. So now, okay, yeah, I missed this part. He said in the beginning that if Wunmi is ready to do the DNA, he should go and meet his lawyer. She should go and meet his lawyer because when he wanted to request for the DNA, he wrote through his own lawyer. And that Wunmi's lawyer wrote back. This is very important. He said Wunmi's lawyer wrote back that he should go and do his DNA for the paternity of Mohbad. That Falana told him to go and do DNA so that they will determine if he's the father of Mohbad. This is very important, which is where I'm going. So now it is very clear from this audio that this man is not ready to do anything. One, you are screaming DNA, DNA, DNA. Everybody is saying Wunmi doesn't want to do it. Wunmi doesn't want to do it. The lawyer wrote and said Wunmi is ready. Wunmi, through the voice we've heard, said she's ready, that they've been trying to reach you. You that everybody is saying, why is Wunmi going the legal way she wants to do it? They are now telling you are now referring them back to that legal way again, that Wunmi should go and meet your lawyer. And this woman said, okay, why don't you just call Wunmi and say, okay, now they are ready, we'll come and do it. he's now saying that before his lawyer will do anything, he has to sign it. So because it's in Abuja, his lawyer, do you need to sign for your lawyer to call? Your lawyer already wrote a letter saying you want DNA. This one is saying they're ready. You are saying before you get your lawyer to call, you have to sign. So now that you're in Abuja, you can't do anything. Now to the key points where I asked you to note, where he said Falana's Chambers asked him to go and do Mohbad's DNA first to determine that he's the father of Mohbad. This is a lie that has been said so many times and is now beginning to look like the truth. I'll read what the letter says because I have it here. While Falana wrote back to Baba's lawyer, while the matter is still pending before the coroner and police investigation has not been concluded, Mr. Joseph Aloba, through his solicitors, wrote a letter dated the 25th day of November 2023 to our office, wherein he requested Mrs. Cynthia Aloba to hand over her son for DNA test to ascertain his paternity. While our client, which in this case is Wunmi, and our law firm are not opposed to conducting the test as stated in our reply, we draw attention to Section 53 of the Child Rights Act of Lagos State, which empowers only the court to order the issue of scientific tests, including blood tests and DNA, where paternity is an issue. Furthermore, we made it clear that under provisions of the Child Rights Law of Lagos State, the only person who has the local standing to request a DNA test to confirm the paternity of a child is the father of a child. Here, they quoted the law, saying by so sections 57, blah, blah, blah. Then they also went further to say this is the person that has the local standing to request a DNA, which is one of the things that Dawa played earlier, where a lawyer was stating who is able to request a DNA. Then take note, Falana Chamber then went further and said, notwithstanding the position of the law, meaning even disregarding the law, we don't even care about the law and who has the right or not. Notwithstanding the position of the law, we advise that the due process of the law be followed. That is, obtaining a valid court order. So now they're not even saying you don't even have a right anymore. We'd waive that law. We'll waive it to say, okay, you don't have a right. But you just go and get a court order. And then they said for Mrs. Aloba to present her son for the test. And then they said, since our position was made known, Mr. Joseph Aloba has not taken steps to obtain the court order. So they waived all of those side right law to say, okay, this, who is the local standing? They say, notwithstanding that, you just go to court, get the court order and come. So now this man is now going around saying, they said he should go and do Mohbad DNA first. He said it in this audio that I just played yesterday to Yekudi, that he wrote, why is it going around in circles and building up lies and nowhere in that letter they asked you to go and do DNA to ascertain that you are the father of Mohbad. This lady has come several times to say she's ready. Now they are telling you, okay, even your own supporter say, okay, Baba, why don't you just even call her? Maybe she's saying it now, we can hear it. You are saying you're in Abuja, you have to sign before your lawyer calls. This man everyone can see, it is glaring that he's not ready to go forward with this DNA thing. And I said something yesterday. I said, DNA, there are two types of DNA. There is they call it discrete or secret DNA, and there is the legal DNA. The discrete or secret DNA is when you want that for peace of mind. Husband and wife decide, okay, we want to check the paternity of this child. You do that, you go and do it, whatever you get, you do it. But where it has to be used in investigation, or where the police have to have an input, only a legal DNA is allowable. Because if you look at this DNA that they want, one, the motive, they're saying they want it to establish a motive that probably the father of Mohbad, the father of Liam, has a hand in the death of Mohbad. Two, they are saying they don't think Mohbad is the father of the child. In both cases, if you bring a DNA, if you want to prove that, for that paternity to stand, for that test to stand, say for example, God forbid, I said it yesterday, the test comes back that Mohbad is not the father of Liam. One, you'd have to change that birth certificate because his name is on the birth certificate. To remove it and say, okay, he's no longer Aloba, he is whatever, or maybe the wife will put our surname there as Liam and then use our surname. Or two, if you are saying, okay, you want to establish a motive, the police or the court would not accept a DNA that you've gone to do in secret, which is discreet, which is that one that people just do for peace of mind. They need a legal, something that will, the result will come to the court. They can then file that as evidence and use it in that determining where if there's a criminal case to determine, okay, this is the father, is not the father. So whatever, however way they want to look at it is where Falana they've gone. The only way to resolve this is because now there's a dispute. There's a dispute. You are saying it's not the father. You don't think it's the father of the child. The mother is saying, okay, this is the father. So there's a dispute, and both of you are not in good terms. You are no longer operating as a family. That you can simply ask, oh, Wunmi, let's do this thing, so that would be for peace of. You've come public. You've said so many things about the girl. Everyone is now saying so many things about the girl, saying they don't think the child is ours. For it to be legal, for it to be acceptable to everyone and the courts, it has to be a legal one. And this is what Falana has done. They've even waived all of those other things and said, okay, notwithstanding the law, you just go and get a court order. At least for you to say she doesn't want to do it, you go and get that court order. And if you are denied, you can show that, oh, we've been to court, they denied us. But you're not making any step. They're asking you to court it. This girl is saying it. She said it openly. Everybody heard it. Tolan even called her yesterday on her show. She said it. That she's ready to do the court order, but with or without Boba, she's not doing it without a court order. So make the move and stop going to Brekete, and Brekete, who is supposed to, their Supreme Court judge or their learned, most learned whatever, their learned silk, cannot even think and say, hold on. Because on that day, on that show, on the day that they were talking, Baba was there, somebody kept typing, Falana, Wunmi is ready to do DNA, and they've asked Baba to go and get the court order. He kept repeating. That's why we were saying, what is your own? Stop this. This person is Wunmi's supporter. He would have seen it, but he chose to ignore it. And why is he not asking that question? Okay, you are saying Baba wants DNA, Baba wants autopsy. Why is he not asking, okay, did Wunmi say she's not doing DNA? You have not asked her that, and you know that she hasn't said she's not. You are talking about autopsy. Have they conducted autopsy? Police have conducted autopsy, but you makes it look like nothing that happened. Everyone is against the man. Wunmi doesn't want to do this. Police doesn't want to do this. And then he's now in Lagos going to Ikorodu. Not even saying, no, I tried to reach people close to Wunmi to ask for their side of the story, and I couldn't get to it. He didn't even mention that. He just keeps talking to her Baba. They want the body to rot. That's why they don't want to release the autopsy. I'm going to Ikorodu. It's so one-sided, and I think discussing him I think it's even giving him the undeserved regard that he's getting, because I don't see any sense in what he's doing. Ask Baba, did the girl say she's not doing DNA? Oh, she didn't say so. Okay, what did she say? She said I should go and get a court order. I should go and do my own DNA. Where is the letter that the father? Where is the letter you wrote to her? Where is the letter that our lawyer responded with? These are the things that this Brekete person should be looking at live on the show. Okay, you wrote them, blah, blah, blah. They wrote them that, oh, Baba, you need to go and get that court order, because that is the only way you can get it. Tell the man the truth. Show that you are impartial for some, or show that you are even thinking for a minute, because the Brekete guy doesn't even display that he's thinking, or he has intelligence. If somebody comes and shouting DNA, and you are shouting DNA, you should be asking the questions. Okay, have you asked her? Yes. How did you ask her? I sent my lawyer. Did they respond? Yes, they responded. Give me those 2 letters. Let us read it here. Oh, this is what they are saying. They've even said, notwithstanding the law, you just go and get the court order and come. Have you gone to the court to get court order? Let's hear what Baba will say. And then you can then say, oh, Baba, if you have not made that move, then you need to go and make the move. I'm sure his son, that is son I have told him all of this, but because of ego, he wants to still keep carrying on and be acting partial and acting like we is not intelligent. This is going to burn him because the case is bigger than him, and he's not humble enough to say, okay, this one is big. Let us wait for the court, or let us go this way, let us go that way. It's quite annoying. Let me let other people speak before I go too far. Thank you.
Oh, my brother. Brother mi, don't stress.
Over to you, please.
Ẹni tó pe Joseph fún ààrẹ alábòsí ni. Don't fall for that useless, stupid Yeye Kudi. Alábòsí ni. Ó mọ̀ ipe Josie ló ń rọ̀nù fún DNA test. Lára àwọn co-member ẹ̀kọ́ 3 million yẹn gbé sílẹ̀. Tí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn tó ń pè ipe kó wá lọ sign court order lórí show Eyín Jesse ló ti pè live and direct everybody we hear. So irọ́ ni, they are just fooling their gullible followers. She knows, she just pretending as if she don't know anything about it. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa fọ́ọ̀lù kọ́ máa fúlù wa. Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀, ayé bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ò ní dáa. Who cares for bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀? Who bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀?
Please, let's don't let us curse anybody. Don't roll on President Joe. Emma, British, can you please mute? Let's just do this as logical as we can. If we mute Mike, so we'll continue.
Oh, Kalomi, sorry.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Dawa, Mr. Oluwatosin, thank you, and Escapade, thank you so much. The most annoying part of all this is that this Joseph Aloba of a thing, we just like anytime he wants to say anything regarding this case, it will be like the information reaching me. Who is the information? Where is the information coming from? Who they inform you, Aloba? Who are the people? I have never seen him say anything with his full chest. Anything he wants to say will be like it will be like the information reaching me, feeding us on then say, feeding us on then say, coming out to tell us that so person said this, this one said this. When they're talking about Wunmi giving feeding Mohbad with Indomie, drugging Mohbad with Indomie, he said someone told me. If they say Aloba, this we say someone told me. So there is nothing you yourself as the father, nothing you yourself can beat your chest for that I know and I'm sure of. You can't say I am very sure of what I'm saying. You only say and then talk say. He tell me say, what's the meaning of that? And you expect us to take this man serious? I pity the people that are taking him serious. To be sincere, I pity the people that are taking Joseph Aloba serious. Me as a person, I can't take him serious because I've not heard him say anything, I mean anything, and say this is the truth, and say it is the truth. It is the truth. I have never heard him say anything like this is the truth, this is what I know, it happens, and I have the evidence. He never say anything with evidence. It's only them say. And anything he wants to even say that I will say, okay, I'm there. He will still lie about it. Saying you saw your son under the staircase. Which staircase? Duplex staircase, they high. Which staircase? Anything he wants to say that I will say, okay, I saw this thing, no, I can say, he will still lie. Lie. Saying I saw a pool of blood. The busha malu, a cow inside the room. Even if it's a Wunmi's period, na pool of blood they come out from a Wunmi body. A stain of blood from the hand, from the cut he has on his hand. You saying you saw a pool of blood. Who's pool of blood? And some people are just gullible. Some people are just there believing everything that comes out from this man's mouth. Believing him. I don't understand. I don't know how people cannot even think for themselves. I don't know. Imagine someone will just come out. Someone will just come out. Since 5 months now. It's been 5 months. If this man says that, okay, things are going well, we are trying to get there, he will come out tomorrow again with another narrative. Don't be surprised if this man come out on Monday and say, information reaching me, the information reaching me, one of Mohbad's friends told me that they saw Wunmi strangling Mohbad's neck. Don't be surprised. He can actually say that. So we are not, me personally, all these things we are saying, me, I'm not surprised by it. I know, because I'm still expecting more from, I'm expecting more from Aloba. I'm expecting more. Because this DNA of a thing that we are even discussing now, this DNA of we are discussing now, we all know that Wunmi has been available for this DNA, has even been calling Aloba for this DNA over 2 months. 2 months, she said she's ready to do this DNA over 2 months now. And because of the money people are contributing for him, and you can say, I'm still putting it out here now, that if you want to see Aloba's true color, you people that are contributing money for Aloba, just stop contributing money, and you see that if it's not going to cost your generation, he's just using this DNA to just extract people from extract people from collecting money from them, asking them to donate money. Which DNA? Who told you Aloba is going to sign anything concerning DNA? He's not going to sign anything. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's not going to sign anything. The lawyer that you have already contacted, that you have already given the permission, that you want your grandson's DNA. So that same lawyer is the lawyer that you need to sign again before your lawyer can do anything. Were you not the one that asked him that he should file a paper, he should file a document that you need a DNA? Have you not given the permission before? So what signature again? What signature are you saying you need to sign again? We are not fools. I pity the people believing this man anyway. Let him continue. Let him continue with his bulaba. Let him continue. Thank you. Someone else to talk. Oh.
Okay. That British babe. Okay, over to you, please.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is good. Shida Dalabaile from the side of life. Maybe by. At the end of the day, you see, I still want to reiterate the fact that whatever is happening now is all a mind game they are playing. These people know that Mr. Aloba is not going for DNA through the legal route. The only thing they want to do is to compel, to bully, to pressure, to degrade, to harass, to insult her into doing it. And, I am miffed that at the end of the day, people who should know better, people who should speak right about this and are not doing the right thing. They are not advising this man. Yes, Mr. Aloba has his fault in all of this. I mean, his own inordinate ambition is leading him as to whatever it is he's doing. But the truth is, he is getting more and more into this by the day as a result of activities of online supporters. They know that this is wrong. The people who should be in the know are actually the ones who are at the forefront of perpetrating this evil against the innocent widow. I mean, How else do we want to tell you people that you cannot bully her into submission? You cannot compel her to do a DNA. Even though she's not shying away from it, she's ready for it, but it has to go through the right process. You would have to get this DNA request via the law. So why is it difficult? How else do we put it out there the more that, okay, now, maybe when they say DNA is not a death sentence, we should tell them that court order is not a death sentence. I mean, we should always, our comeback, I've been saying that in a while now, our comeback should always be something that is intelligent, something that they cannot fight against, something that they cannot curse at. I mean, if you say DNA is not a death sentence, and we'll say that, court order is not a death sentence too. Court order is not a forever thing. Court order is just a one-day thing. A court order is just a 50,000. You know, our comeback should be intelligent. The same way, because we have read what they are trying to do. We know what they are trying to do. There's no two way about it. They just want to frustrate her. And that was why I came across Tolani's program on Facebook. I only heard a bit of it. I don't know what happened or what transpired all through the program. But I like the part where she was telling her never to come out in public and cry before any of these people. She does not require their sympathy. They are the ones who are on the wrong. They are the ones doing wrong by her. I am not saying she shouldn't cry. I mean, it can be overwhelming sometimes. Cry behind closed doors. But come out, dust yourself. I mean, you don't even need to come out. Who are you engaging? Who are you engaging? So at the end of the day, let's us all understand that this is the game they are playing. It's a mind game. We are not going to get a court order. And they are so disillusioned. They are so confident that Berekete would enforce her to get this DNA done. I don't know how they think that will play out, but I can assure each and every one of them that it's not happening that way. Is Omowunmi ready for DNA? Yes, she is. But she's going to do it in a way that dignifies her. Not in the way they want it at all. We are not playing that dirty mind games with them. So please, when they come with all those negative attack and all of that, let's give them something intelligent. Our response, our comeback, our clap back should be something that they cannot dispute. Because at the end of the day, it is evident daily and daily that we are either dealing with people who are ignorant, who are ignorant deliberately, unknowingly, or just mean, wicked. So they would either fall in those three categories. And at the end of the day, in all of these three categories, which one do you want to exchange energy with? I mean, is it the ignorant one you want to start throwing banters with? Or the ones that choose to be deliberately ignorant, those ones that you will tell, and they will still tell you, no, why did she keep him under the staircase? Are those the ones that... So there are some conversation when they bring them anymore now, except those who are new in the struggle or in... But otherwise, why are we having conversation on why he was kept under the staircase or why she didn't... I mean, we've moved beyond all of that. This is what they are doing. And at the end of the day, they start exchanging negative vituperations with us. They want to bring us down to that level. So we have studied the pattern. We've recognized the game. We know what they are trying to do, and we are not falling for it. So even if they are striking 1,000 times, we are striking back intelligently 1,050 times. And all we are demanding is due process. Due process. Due process. Because we would be setting a wrong precedence if we allow this to go through. And like I said a few nights ago, at the end of the day, this is not just for Omoumi, it is for every other person out there. Jackie, this illegality could go through. So, once again, our response, there is power in the type of response we're giving back to them. We will either be educating them. If they like, they should accept it or not. But we know where we stand. And where we stand is on due process. On due process. So, Omawumi, if you are hearing me, I beg you, please. We know that it is not easy being dragged all over. But remember, at the end of the day, this battle is not just for you. You will be liberating a lot of women that would come after you. Because if this should go through, then it means that, anyone can just come on the internet and start dragging, start insulting, start demanding for the paternity of someone else's child. So please hold on, hold firm. The battle is not of you, it is of the Lord. And you are not doing anything wrong. So do not let anyone put you in that place. So I do hope that, yes, we would keep having this discussion. It's not a discussion that we'll have one day and just let it go. We would continue to have it. That we have recognized the game and this is how we are playing it. We are not playing it your way of bullying, insulting, cursing. We are not playing it that way. We are playing it intelligently. The way it should be played, due process. And yes, I know that even our law enforcement, they are seeing all of these things. And at the end of the day, I know that all of the masterminds of this bullying would not go free. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for that. Don Dada, over to you.